everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for coming and joining us for Bingocize session 2.
Hello, glad to have you back, and we're ready to play some bingo and do a bit of exercise.
Looks like everybody's just kind of coming in, so I just want to make sure everybody has time. So if you want to go ahead and sit down, we'll of course start off with bingo first off, and then we'll go into some warm-up exercises. For those that are joining us for the first time, I'm just going to kind of give you a little spiel about what Bingocize is and what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to start off, it's exactly like the game of bingo, we're just adding exercise to it. So we'll start off just normal bingo game, and then after that, oh, thank you. And after that, we will go into some warm-up exercises. We'll keep doing that sequence, so we will go back to bingo game, and then we'll split to doing some strength-based exercises. We'll work through all the important types of exercises, including strength, balance, cardiovascular, and some hand exercises as well. So go ahead and take a seat, get your Bingocize cards out. If anybody doesn't have a card, please go ahead and write into the chat right now, and we will try and get you all set up before we get started. Looks like the chat is free, so we will go ahead and everybody go ahead and grab your pens or markers, and we will go ahead and start doing 4 bingo calls. All right, we're going to start with G57. G57. 069. 069. Hopefully today everybody gets some numbers a little sooner than like last Monday. B7. B7. And our last one before we start doing some exercise, N37. N37. All right, go ahead and put those markers down, our pens, pencils, whatever you're using, and we'll go ahead and do our warm-up exercises.
All right, so we are going to start off doing some warm-up exercises. Our first one, well, really all of them can be done either seated or standing. So we're going to begin marching in place. We did do this on Monday, so for those of you that were here Monday, you are familiar with the exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and do it seated. Brittany will do it standing. And we're going to march in place for 30 seconds here, okay? So let's get comfortable in our chair or standing if you'd prefer. And we're going to alternate our legs, lifting them up and down. And go at a pace that's comfortable for you. We're just getting warmed up, so we want to get our heart rate up. Get our blood flowing. Very good. Wonderful. Awesome. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Great work. All right. Let's move right along here. Okay, so this one's new. It's called round and release. So for this one, I'm going to ask everybody to sit down in your chair. This is a seated exercise. And what you're going to do is you're going to begin with your feet about hip width apart, shoulder width apart here at the bottom. You're going to have your hands down here on your lap, and you're going to round your shoulders forward like so, and then come back up. And I'm going to turn my chair sideways here so that hopefully you can see me better. Okay, so we're seated like this, and we are rounding forward and coming back up. Okay, let's go ahead and do 5 of these. That's 1, 2, very good, 3, 4, and last one, 5, wonderful, all right. Okay, the next is a trunk rotation. So this one can be done either seated or standing. We're going to start with our hands out to the side. Remember, don't hit your partner. Looks like Ron Ron doesn't have his partner today, I don't think. And we are going to twist side to side, and you should really feel those side abdominal muscles working. And we're going to twist back forward. Okay, and we're going to do both sides. Okay, and let's do 5 on each side, all right? So let's start going here to the left. Nice and slow, no jerky movements. Wonderful.
Did the opposite of you.
Oh, that's okay. It's kind of confusing watching it. Great, good job. This one feels kind of good. More of a stretch than an exercise, I'd say. Wonderful. Keep on going. Let's do one more on each side. Perfect, all right. Kind of shake those shoulders and arms out here. Okay, so those are our 3 warm-up exercises. Let's start off with doing one question, and then I'll pass it back over to Brittany so that we can do some more of the fun stuff. Okay, so our first question, so we don't have our in-person participant here yet, so I'm going to be counting on our virtual folks to help me with this first question. So the first one says, and it's multiple choice, in a home with no stairs, which 2 rooms have the highest percentage of falls? I'm going to list off the rooms. So A says the living room and the bedroom. B says the kitchen and the bedroom. C says the bathroom and the laundry room. Or D, the hallway and the bathroom. Which rooms do we think has the highest percentage of falls in a home with there's no stairs?
Kitchen and bedroom?
Kitchen and bedroom. It's actually the living room and the bedroom. Very close though. And that is because of all of those pesky throw rugs. Oh, Ron's got his partner there, wonderful. That is because of the throw rugs and the different kind of items that are around our house that are those pesky, fall hazards that we're gonna work on kind of getting rid of and making our home safer. Okay, so I'm going to pass it back over to Brittany, and we're going to continue playing bingo.
All right, go ahead and grab your pens or markers. And I'm so sorry, I know Ron's name. I'm not sure what your wife's name is.
Priscilla.
Priscilla, thank you.
Yeah.
Priscilla, I can go ahead and read them since it's so early, if you can't see them quite as well. So we've already called B7, N37, G57.
Yes.
And O69.
Okay, well, I might as well have not even been here.
All right, well, we're starting fresh.
Donna,
Okay.
can I read them off to you really quick?
Yes, and one more time, I'm so sorry, our participant that's in person with us, we're going to read them to her really fast.
So we have B7, N37, G57, and O69.
G57
Yes.
and O69.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
All right.
All right, go ahead and get your pens if you don't already have them. And we're going to do 4 bingo calls. So N35, N35, I22, I22, G48, G48. And let me know if I'm going too fast for anybody as well. And B4. B4. All right, go ahead and put your pens down and we'll go back into some exercises.
How's everyone doing on the bingo cards? Doing okay?
I got one.
You got one? Oh, great.
There we go.
Okay, so for this first exercise, we are going to use our exercise band here. Hopefully everybody has theirs today. I'll give you a second to go and grab it.
And I just wanted to chime in. I believe, Ron, it was you that emailed me about wanting to get one more bag.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I emailed you back. If you don't mind just either sending me your home address and I can mail it to you, or they have the bags available at ACC if it's easier to come over here.
I'm on the other side of town, so I'll
Mail.
get my address.
Okay, if you don't mind just emailing me back today and just give me your home address, I'll mail it out later today or tomorrow to you.
I'll do that.
Perfect.
All right.
Sorry.
No problem. Okay, so our first exercise is going to be a reverse fly. I believe we did this one on Monday too. So just a reminder to grab your band
Stretchy things.
wherever it's the most comfortable for you. The closer that your hands are together, the more resistance that we feel. Okay? So I'm going to grab mine kind of like so. And we're starting out in the middle, and we are pulling out to the side, and then slowly releasing back in. Okay? Let's do 5 of those. These ones are kind of tough, all right? Pull out and slowly go back in. Very good. Make sure you've got a good grip on your band. We don't want to slingshot ourselves with the resistance band.
Or fling your mic like
Yeah.
I just did.
Oh. 4, wonderful. Last one, big squeeze at the top and slowly release back in. All right, do we feel that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's tough. Good work, everyone. Okay, this one's our ankle flexion. All right, so I'm gonna be seated. You can do it standing. Brittany will show it standing. We're going to lift one of our legs up here, starting with your right or left, and we are pointing our toe and flexing backwards. Okay. And I think I mentioned on Monday, the ankle's very important joint when it comes to fall prevention. So it's really important that we don't neglect our ankle joint, which is easy to do.
And I don't think she's got the band.
I thought you had.
All right, let's switch our foot here. Wonderful. Let's do 5 on this side. This is another one of those exercises that feels kind of good, I think. Nice stretch. Very good. Let's do 1 more on this side. Awesome. Kind of shake those ankles out. Good work. Okay, heel raises. These ones are kind of fun. You can do them seated or standing. I'm going to do them standing, I think. I think that we get a little bit better range of motion. So if you're able to, feel free to stand up. Make sure that you're holding on to something, okay, just for balance. I know I'm repetitive on that, but we want to make sure everyone's nice and safe. So for heel raises, you're kind of lifting up onto your tippy toes and going back down flat. Okay, Brittany's showing sideways, thank you. So we're lifting up on our tippy toes and we're holding and briefly going back down. Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and do 5 of these, okay? That's 1, 2, good, nice and slow. 3, 4, last one, big stretch at the top and release. Awesome, very good. Make sure we're drinking water if we have any, okay? All right. Do you want to do a question? Yeah, okay. Let's do a question and then we'll do some more bingo calls. Okay, I have another multiple choice question. So this one says, what is a simple home safety improvement that will help reduce your fall risk? And I have a list here. The first says adding throw rugs. The second is lighting improvements. The third is moving your furniture or buying more chairs. What do we think will help? Yes, Donna.
Lighting improvement.
Lighting improvement, that's correct. Yes. All right, wonderful. And that kind of is self-explanatory, right? I think that, if you're going up the stairs at night or you can't see, you get up to use the restroom in the middle of the night and there's not proper lighting, you're more likely to have a fall. All right, Brittany.
All right. Go ahead and grab your pens or markers. All right, G60. G60. N42. N42. Oh, runaway ball. O72. O72. And the last one is going to be G58. G58. All right, let's go back to some exercises.
Yeah, how are we doing?
I still have one.
Still have one. Oh no. Okay.
Sometimes that's the best though. The ones that only have one for a really long time in the beginning sneak up at the end.
Very true.
Like Alyssa or Ashley, the one with the long hair.
Okay, so this is our first balance exercise that we're going to do, and this one's a little different, okay? So everyone's going to take a seat, and this is called seated balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit here with our eyes closed. It's going to feel a little weird, but while we're sitting here with our eyes closed, we're going to occasionally turn our head side to side. We're going to go up and down with our neck, and we're just going to kind of acquaint ourselves here with our eyes closed, okay? And this does help with balance, as weird as it may sound or feel. Okay, so everybody join me and close your eyes, and for 30 seconds, sit here and kind of get comfortable, and then start turning your head very slow. You can nod your head up and down. Again, very slow. You want to be gentle with your neck. Good work. How does that feel for everyone? Maybe a little strange. Yeah, you want to go to sleep. Awesome. Let's spend about 5 more seconds here. All right, everyone can open your eyes. Get reacquainted to the light in the room. Okay, all right, so we are going to do chair stands. Please make sure that your chair is sturdy and doesn't have wheels while we're doing this, because we are going to be standing up out of our chair. If you are unable to stand all the way up, that is okay. You can get, as far up as you possibly can. You don't need to stand all the way up. Our goal by the end of this 10 weeks is that we want to be able to stand up out of our chair without pushing using our arms. But to start, please do whatever makes you feel most secure, okay? So whether we're getting up, this far, or we're able to stand up all the way, okay, do what's comfortable for you. All right? Let's
So you're falling off the potty.
Yep, it's my dietitian that I work with, that's what she calls it, the potty exercise.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because that is exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 of these, all right? Remember, please do whatever is comfortable for you, okay? We wanna make it challenging, but not too hard, and we wanna make sure we're being safe the entire time. All right, so let's go ahead and do 5. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Back down, and that's considered 1. Back down for 2, good, nice and slow. Back down, 3, up and down, good. Last one, good job everyone. And back down. Wonderful, all right, do we feel that blood pumping? Yes, that was our first cardiovascular exercise. Okay, should we do one more?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more cardiovascular exercise here, okay? This one's called the modified skier. So you are all pro skiers, right? Neither am I, no worries. Okay, so we're going to stand up for this one if everyone's able to. Perfect, and what we're going to do is we're going to step, so we're standing here, both feet kind of shoulder width apart, I'd say. We're going to step back and kind of alternate your legs. If you're able to kind of see my feet like this, one's kind of back behind the other. Now remember, please, please, please have something nearby to hold on to for balance. And while we go from standing side by side to stepping back, you're gonna raise your arms up, which is an added level of difficulty. Okay, if you're unable to do that, stay here and hold on to your table or your chair, okay? Really, you guys are at home, so you know what you're able to do and what you're comfortable with. We're just starting out, so by the end of the 10 weeks, maybe we can get a little more crazy with it, okay? All right, so we're gonna do 5 of these. I'll stay sideways, that way I can show you that position, and Brittany will stay forward. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. This is 1, and back, and 2, and I'm sorry, let's do the right leg first.
Okay.
Let's stay on one foot, I'm so sorry. 3, and back, nice and slow. 4, very good.
Weight's on your front foot.
And 1 more.
Weight's on your front foot.
All right, now we're gonna swap legs. Are we doing okay? Okay, ready?
Whoa, less more
1,
balance.
yeah. 2, good work everyone. 3. Good. 4. This is tough. Last one. Great. That one is challenging. I even found, myself a little wobbly. So good job, everyone. All right, let's take a breather here. Let's see. I think we'll do another question and then we'll get back to bingo. Okay, so my next question is a true or false, so it's not as confusing as my prior two. This one says, medication side effects and their interactions can lead to falls. Is that true or false?
It's true.
It's true, it is. Unfortunately, we really want to make sure that we're keeping an eye on what medications we're taking and that we have a good communication with our pharmacist. That way we know what we're on and what possible side effects we may experience with them. All right, guys, wonderful. Let's go back over here to Britt.
All right. I thought I saw it catch a ball. Maybe not. All right. B8. B8. I-23. I-23. N39. N39. Right. And O61. O61. How are we all looking?
You have it.
Are we doing good?
Better.
Better? All right. I'm going to do one more for good luck.
All right.
G54. G54.
Did that help us out?
Not so lucky.
No.
I'm not very lucky. I stay away from Vegas. All right, go ahead and drop your
Alrighty.
pens and we'll go back to some exercises.
Okay, so I'm going to do one more cardiovascular exercise with us, and then we're going to move into some hand exercises. Does that sound fair? Okay, so this one is marching in place standing. We did this seated. We're going to do it standing. And for those of you that did it standing earlier, we're doing it again. I think it's a good one, okay? All right, so we're making sure that we have an object to hold on to here, and we're going to do it for 30 seconds. Yeah, perfect, Donna. I think that's great. And we are going to alternate our legs. Okay, are we ready? All right, here we go. Wonderful. Good job. All right, we're about halfway there. Good job. 5 more seconds. All right. Woo, got that blood pumping. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so we can go ahead and take a seat. We are going to do our hand exercises. Let's see. Let's start out with what's called the handshake grip. Okay, so we're holding our hands like we're going to, do a handshake. We've got our fingers together. We're kind of curled like so. And then we are going to go into a fist. Can everyone see my hand okay? Can everyone see? Yeah? Okay, great. So let's do 5 of these on each hand. I'm starting with my right. Okay, so we're going to give a handshake and then we're doing a fist. Out to the handshake and back into a fist. Great. Wonderful. All right, let's move on to our left hand. Out to a handshake and into a fist.
Feel my wrist popping.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. This is something that you wouldn't normally do, right?
Yes.
Great. Let's do one more. Wonderful. All right, kind of shake those fingers out. Okay, let's do our power grip with our stress ball. Does everyone have their stress ball? Okay. Wonderful. So we did this one Monday. So what we're doing is we're taking one hand and we're squeezing that stress ball and then releasing. Okay, we're going to do 5 on each hand. Let's start out with our right hand. Let's do 1. Good squeeze and release. Good. 4. 5. And this one's always more tough than I remember it every time I do it. Let's do our left hand. This one may be a little more challenging for us, I think, if you're right-handed. 2, 3, 4. Last one, big squeeze and release. Good work.
I have a question.
Sure.
Concerning the, you know how when you hold your arm up, the excess flab that's there?
Yeah.
What's some great activity exercises to do that could help you get rid of that?
So that's your
extra.
Yeah, so that's going to be your tricep muscle. So anything that you're thinking of doing overhead. So say you had, you know, a can of soup or something around the house that will add a little bit of extra weight. If you had your hands up like so and you bend back and then go up like this, do you feel that muscle working?
Okay.
So that's your tricep.
Yeah, okay.
That's a
So
great one.
that-
Or, you know, leaning against something and holding something out like so and going back
Going
and then
back.
in, and you're leaving this upper part of your arm straight.
Okay, that's good.
That's also
good.
working your
I feel
tricep.
that more. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, those are a couple, I don't know.
Yeah,
anything
no,
to
those are
add?
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, I think we all suffer with that, right?
Yeah.
That's a popular common area.
No, girl, you fine. You don't have all that.
But I think that's a
That's
common,
something I've been really working on.
Yeah.
I feel it.
it's a common area, but your
Baby number
tricep.
1 gave me that.
Yeah. Now, but she decided to do it again, so.
This one's actually easier.
Yeah.
So far.
Awesome. Okay, guys, let's do one more finger exercise. Thumb to finger. So we did this one Monday too. We're holding our palm out like so, and we are reaching our thumb across to our little pinky finger, and then coming back out flat. Great. We're going to do 5 on each hand. That's 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. Let's do this next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. All right, we'll do my last question and then bingo, and then we will do some cool down. Okay, so another true or false. This one says, your doctor can assess your fall risk by completing a series of simple functional tests. So 2 of these are known as a timed up and go and a 30-second chair test. Do those sound like something true or false that could help assess your fall risk, do we think?
State them again.
So it's a 30-second timed up and go and a 30-second chair test. So they're different functional activity tests that your doctor uses to assess your fall risk. Do we think that's true, that could help assess your fall risk, or does that sound false?
It can help.
It does,
True.
yeah. So one of those tests is actually similar to what we did today, where we are sitting here and we're doing this. This is the 30-second chair test.
Right.
Your doctor would time you for 30 seconds and see how many times you can do a sit to stand within that time frame. Okay, so that is true. Wonderful. Great job.
All right, go ahead and grab your pens or markers and we'll go back to some bingo. All right, B15. B15. I27. I27. G49. G49. How we looking, everybody? All right. 071. 071. I'm going to do a couple more here. See some head nods, so. N36. N36. Let's do one more. N31. N31. All right, we'll go ahead and put those markers down and we'll go into our
Cool down exercises.
cool down exercises.
Okay, so you can do these seated or standing. The first are head turns. I'll do them seated and
I'll join you.
yeah, okay.
So the dizziness.
Awesome. Okay, so for head turns, we're gently turning our neck. Now we really want to make sure that we're very gentle with our neck, okay? And we're just gently turning to the side. This should not be painful at all. You may feel a little bit of a stretch, but we don't want to have any pain. Okay, so let's do 5 on each side. We'll do, let's go all the way to the right, and then we'll do our lefts. Okay, so let's do 5 to the right first. Nice and slow. And back to center. Back to center. Good. One more on this side. Good. That felt kind of good, huh? Let's go and do the left side now. Very good. Awesome. And one more. Back to center. Wonderful. Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
For my body movement, I'm more challenged when I go to the left side.
Okay.
Even with my motion of using my left leg.
Are you
or
right-handed?
my neck, it's more challenged. So what is that an indication of, that I need more strengthening on my left or something, as opposed to the right? Because it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
So
Are you right-handed?
I am.
Yeah, so I think that all of us to some degree, Brittany, I bet you would probably agree, is that if you're right-handed versus left-handed, you're going to be more right dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So I could probably say do a bicep curl with a heavier dumbbell in my right hand than I could with my left hand. We really want to treat both sides the same. So I think that when you're doing these exercises, maybe pay special attention to your left side. But I'm not going to tell you to go home and do 20 head turns to your left and only do 5 to your right. Just I think if you keep at it and you do the same on each side, your left will get better. But I think strength exercise is so important. This band is really handy, and there are tons of exercises you can do with them. So I think that as you start moving, that you'll notice hopefully an increase in strength on that left side.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. This one's the mermaid stretch. I think we may have done it on Monday. I can't remember. We did. Okay, great.
Standing on
Do you want me to do it standing? Okay. I don't want to make her work too hard. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put one arm up here, and we are bending over to the side. I personally really like this one as well. And then back up. Awesome. Let's do 5 per side. Great. This one feels really good, I think. Back up. Awesome. And one more. Great. And now let's put up our left hand. So my left hand's up, but we're going to the right. That may be kind of confusing.
No, I did do opposite
Very
of you again.
That's funny. We're forming a heart in the middle of the camera. Awesome. 2 more here. Nice big stretch. 1 more. All right. Very good. Okay. I think we already kind of did we do trunk?
I think we did it as the
Yeah.
warm-up.
Okay, let's do one more for good measure. Let's do a quick little arm stretch. Does that sound okay to everyone? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold one arm across your body and just gently kind of pull it. How does that feel? Do you feel the stretch all up in your shoulder and upper arm? Good, and this one is, we're just holding it. It's a static stretch, so we're not going to bounce around. We're just going to hold here. Very good. Go ahead and release and kind of shake those arms out. Let's do our next arm. Nice stretch across. Very good. Stretching is so important, but I, like many others, kind of neglect it. All right. Good. All right, well, you're free from me. Now we get to have fun with Brittany.
All right, we're going to go until we hear bingo. So grab your markers. Everybody take a nice sip of water really quick since all the stretching's done. Get rehydrated.
Quick.
And just shout out when you got a bingo. N43. N43. Oops. Where's the number? N32. N32. G51. G51. O73. O73. N33. Oh, okay. N33. N33. O75. O75.
Does anybody want to weigh? Oh,
Bingo.
nice.
There we go.
Who got?
But you're right.
Was it Ron or was it Priscilla?
It was me.
All right.
Ron, all
Do you want to go ahead and
right.
read your numbers, Ron?
15.
No. Just this
Wrong
one.
row, sorry. 75, 73, 61, 71, 69.
Very nice.
Awesome.
All O's.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, Ron, I am adding you to the list. Since I'm going to be mailing, I'll send you in an email what you'd prefer as your prize. I'll send you kind of the list, and if you don't mind just emailing me which one you prefer, and then also your mailing address, and I'll add
Great.
it to the box.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, everybody. We like to say an hour for this class. Sometimes it takes a lot longer to get a bingo, and we go over an hour. Sometimes we're on the shorter side. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, we will be here every Monday and Wednesday at 12 to 1. So please join us next week.
And have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Thank you, John.
Hang on. Let me get your box.